What is up, and welcome to another
Loose Beats, where we chill out and make a beat. I'm Toby, aka Cushing from the T&D YouTube channel. Make sure you check out everything else we do. And today I got a new beat for you called Breakfast in Bed. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a little sample of it before we get into it.
Breakfast in bed, breakfast in bed, breakfast in bed. Life will never feel as good as breakfast in bed, breakfast in bed, breakfast in bed, I promise. Breakfast in bed. Life will never feel as good as breakfast in bed, breakfast in bed, breakfast in bed. Life will never feel as good as breakfast in bed, breakfast in bed, breakfast in bed, I promise. Breakfast in bed. Life will never feel as good.
And that nice little stop at the end there. So I'm really excited about this one. The vocals are coming out good. This is actually one made on one of our live streams, which you should definitely check out. They're getting a lot more fun as time goes on. And really, this one's pretty simple. It's got a very simple intro, kind of indie, a little slow, a little off, but really what it's doing, we've got this sample from Arcade coming in and setting our main melody up here, which is nice. It's got this underwater trickling kind of sound, as well as like kind of faux string sliding noises, if you hear. It's kind of a resetting noise, and it's just a cool sample. And so I built it off of this, and so it bounced down the sample, and then along with that I have this guitar riff, this really simple little riff. And it sounds stupid simple, but when you bring in the sample, you see how they play off each other. It's like this call and answer, kind of talking back and forth, and it's just nice. It's real upbeat. It's more positive of a vibe than I'm even used to, but I do like it. And so really these two are working together, and the only other thing in our intro right at first is this track, which it's the entire track bounced down through the remix effects. You'll see, I'll pull up a example of it right here, but it's ran through, you can run it through your phone, iPad, and move your filter around. You got a repeater, you can change these. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do with it, really. And so I've got the whole track ran through this remix effects, and then bounced down and put kind of half volume, just so I could pull out all the individual instruments, and still mix it decently. It's still not there, but so I have this coming in, and you'll hear just like it phasing the EQ. Yeah. And then it's got the full track under it, so it's phasing in and out this entire track, which I did want to leave it like that, but I think it's better to split it, put it behind it, just because you can still have the control over all of your instruments individually, But so I have this track coming in and helping us out, and one of those sounds that you hear, if we'll jump down here, you can see our ghost voices, and that one's in your synth pads. And that one's doing our spooky chords down here. It brings it in. And then we got another nice little off one. Bringing some haunting melodies, but really simple. Just to kind of accent it a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of hear them buried back there. And then they just swell up, which is nice. And then we've got our harp here, which is a nice little touch too. I really liked how this one came out just because it's funny and it's got that dreamy kind of feeling, you know. And so with this, and what we got going on here is a sample put through a few different chords. And this one's just under your harp orchestral, right? So if you'll see, it has this little echo on it. So if you repeat your slide movements or your chords, you know, you're going to have a little off thing. So this harp running through is coming out real nice and dreamy. I really like that break. And so we got that coming in with this ghost voices, and then we bring in our fingerstyle bass here, which is just for our drop. Make sure it hits deep. The fingerstyle, it's kind of a prog bass, you know. They do have a prog rock bass, but this one still sounds like a one of those, like if you got a 7-string bass, something weird like that with those extra low notes. And it just kind of has that metal, deep tone. And so we got that hitting with these ghost voices. And then we've got our actual beat right here, which super simple. This one's ran through your drum machine designer. It's under, the kit name is Midnight. What? Silage? Silage? I don't know if I can't read or what the fuck is that? A silage. I don't even know what that means. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. But this was a weird kit because you had your, you know, you got your kick, snare, hi-hat, and then really you got all these weird samples from electric pianos, electric guitars, sax. It's a strange little kit with a lot of cool samples in it, but I'm really just using it for its kick and the snare. And you'll hear on that snare that it's the tape effects, but I'm using it as a snare, and it really just adds, it sounds like a snare through a inverb, which kind of gives it that extended little reverb time and then a cut. And so it's just doing this basic hits for us. But that's all it needs, you know. It just needs something to drive it along. And so that's pretty much, this is a really simple melody, really, really simple beat. We've got a couple cool little effects and noises in it. But what makes it here is the vocals. So got my vocals ran through, pretty simple chain over here. I mean, I could go into that in some video at some point, what I like to do there, but I'm still learning too, you know. It's like I have the basic setup, and then you still have to go in and just tweak every single one. So there's really not a great, I mean, there's a simple approach, but do you see what I'm saying? It's not as cut and dry as I could tell you how to do it, just because it's going to be different on everybody's voice and every track. But I've got this one coming in, and I've got it doubled, and this one I'm doing its harmony or, you know, doing little harmonies in it, and as best, you know, to the best of my ability. And so these doubled up come out pretty good, and then I also bring one in with the vocal synth, as it seems you can hear now. Whoa! And so really, let's hear these just by themselves. I'm nervous, but let's see how they sound.
Today I woke up in the days like always.
It's not terrible.
Night, ringing through the hallways. All day I'll probably feel like this when I wake up lit.
But yeah, you hear them bouncing. It's popping a little bit, but you hear them bouncing back and forth. I get that those harmonies just going a little above, a little below, just kind of staying around, and then doubling up some lines. But I haven't done much to those. I haven't added any effect on them yet. It's just a reverb, compressors, and auto-tune. really. But on this one, we got our vocal synth, which is coming in crazy. And that one's doing our breakfast in bed. So this one's ran through an auto tune as well. And then a vocal synth just has a polyvox on it. It's giving us that deep, kind of scratchy, weird sounding thing. You can hear how that's coming through. Just freaky as shit, you know. That could use some. I could use some tweaking, you know, but I'm really just using it as a little monster voice, kind of in the background there. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much our setup. But this one came out. This is a great start to a song. I think I am going to put it out soon. I think I'm going to start doing these little shorts just because I can get these done so quick and like put something out and re-release them over time. So I kind of want to put this out, get some ideas for collaborations, different people, remix it, master it, and put it back out multiple times, you know, just because I like it and I want people to hear it to see what they would want to do over it. And so I might start doing these little shorts, and I'm excited for all that stuff. You know, as I start putting stuff out, make sure to check me out on Spotify, under Cushing. And it's a lot of my old music up there, so that's whatever, but it will get better. You know, I'm starting to take those things down as I go on. They're fine, but I'm just saying, you know, everything's starting to sound way better. So slowly I'm going to start getting rid of what I have up there. And as far as the page, you know, make sure you check out our fucking podcast. Our podcast is awesome. And we have a producer now that's helping. He's fun, Aaron. And check out all of our other stuff. Check out Play Dead on the channel. Make sure you check out our Patreon. We're doing flashback flicks. We're watching movies with you guys. We got extra music content, all kinds of stuff. And yeah, we're going to go out on this song, Breakfast in Bed. I appreciate y'all showing up. Love y'all. And we'll be back always and forever.
Today I woke up in the days like always. Last night, ringing through the hallways. All day I'll probably feel like this when I wake up late. Life would never feel as good as breakfast in bed. Breakfast in bed. Breakfast in bed. Breakfast in bed. Life will never feel as good as breakfast in bed. Breakfast in bed. Breakfast in bed, I promise. Breakfast in bed. Life will never feel as good as